Hello everyone and welcome to my 28th video on my YouTube page. And I'm just here thinking I've come a long way and I'm proud of myself. And today I have my little cue card so that this video doesn't feel unhinged and chaotic like the most recent ones. But I'm more level-headed now. So let's get into it. Now I'm proud of myself. I haven't rewatched any of my videos as yet, and that's intentional. I want to do that more to a year end, because I truly want to see my growth from when I started making videos in January to now. Like right now we're in August, so I want to see what that'll be like when we get to December. On to me. Anyways, let's get into it. So it's my 28th video, and I started off with the bottom line, and it evolved more into like vlogs, like, and then at this point, the channel is just me documenting my life on a weekly basis in this form. And like I said to you, when I get a little bit more advanced and where I could film different things and then learn how to edit them for YouTube, because I can't do it on my phone. That's that. I have a tablet though. I have to try and see on the tablet if it would allow me to like do editing or if it has to be done from a laptop. Because the truth is, people, like, just to find the time to sit and edit, like, this is not my skill set. And I don't know if it's something I have to learn, but because when I have no interest in something, I generally have no interest in it. It's like even when I post my TikToks, those are in like one take, I would do it in, and that's that. Anyways, let's get into it. The first thing I want to talk about, and this life update, I completed my postgraduate diploma in higher education. So you all have been with me for most of the journey. And when I was about to do the postgrad, when I started, I was like, you know what? This is something I'm not going to talk about and just do it and pop out. But that's not me. I got to talk about, for the most part, I have to share because when I'm doing things, I like to complain along the way, but complain is just a part of how I process everything. So I have completed it, and guess what? So I have to receive in my profile 3 more grades. But there's a way once the lecturer uploads a mark sheet that you can see what you got. So for practicum, I got an A, and if I tell you I barely made the A by the direct number. A starts from 75, and I got 75 direct. And I was happy, but I was disappointed in that my practicum lecturer, although he's a doctor, I didn't like his approach to the course. Like he didn't give like I care and interest. Just said what we have to do. That's it. Where you send emails, some would respond to, some would not. And how he marks on my work, I was like, really? But for the teaching videos, I did well. I got 34 to 40, which I'm proud of because I know I'm an excellent teacher. He marked my journal very hard. I got like 8.7 out of 15, which is weird to me. And then the other videos, he marked them reasonably enough for me to get a 75. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm happy for the A because an A is an A. Whether it was 86, 96, 75, it's an A. And so I'll get the full credit. But I just wish that I had gotten a higher A. Right? A practicum is my thing. Anyways, I'm grateful for that. Then for classroom assessment, I'm not going to lie to y'all. Nobody asked me what I learned from that course. There isn't a lot of things that I learned from that course. And if I'm quite honest, I have to admit it, I'm grateful for the help of ChatGPT with that course. Now, I always tell people, I have learned how to use ChatGPT. I find a lot of students, even as a lecturer, the way they just copy wholesale from ChatGPT, that's not how you do it. For me, I use it for points. Like when I plug in a question there, and then even me, I don't plug it in just as the lecture gave. I would restructure it, see what are the points, and then there's a website my friend sent me where you could type in like keywords, and they would have like academic citations with little explanations on it. I would use it because of my language and literature background. I know how to expand on my points. So that has helped me a great lot. But you're gonna find me just copying and pasting on a regular basis everything from ChatGPT. And obviously, we know with the multiple choice, you copy the multiple choice paste and it helps a lot. If I'm being honest, I have to be honest, right? So for classroom assessment, I got a high 86, but I didn't really learn nothing much. Not we didn't have the lecture was good. This A style didn't fully work for me, and I wasn't really too paying attention because it was quite boring the class. But anyways, it is what it is. And then curriculum, for the group presentation we had a week ago, we got 27, or at least I got 27. Because sorry, everybody in the group is saying mark, but I know my stuff to the point where when I wanted to answer another question, he was like, okay, Jared, let's give somebody else a chance. I was like, okay, great. I just want him to know that I know my stuff. So I got 27 out of 30 for the presentation. For the write up though, for another assignment to give us 14, but me, my the exam I got 31 out of 40, which already takes me to 72. Three more to get the A, and guess what? We still gotta get a grade out of 10 for classroom participation. Now, I attended every class, but I didn't talk in every class. So for that participation, I wouldn't be shocked if you give me 6. That's enough for me. So I got the E. So that means out of the 7 courses I did for this program, I got 6 A's and 1 B. Now, when I started this program, I was like, I want a 4.0 GPA. And while that may seem impossible for some, I am a person, I like to set goals at the highest level. So I was like, I'm going to get that. But research, as you all know, a proper vent about it, I got 71. And I'm disappointed. Sometimes I said maybe I should have reviewed it, but then I don't want to review it and then I get less. Although I believe in my work, don't get me wrong, I still think I could have gotten the A. But you know what? It is what it is. I'm going to be finishing with a 3 point because I don't calculate my GPA when all them grades go in. Because right now I'm at a 3.7. You can just go by 1, which will keep me at a 3.8. And that's a distinction. And I feel good. I feel good in that I set out goals at the beginning of this postgrad. And I said to myself, I never got anything I did. I never got like a distinction in a program. When I wrote CSEC, the claim or pass for the pass. When I did college, I got credit. When I did my first degree, I got a credit again. So I was like, I got to get a distinction because I know that I am an academic. I know that I'm intelligent. I know all these things. So this postgrad was a form of validation for me, and it is a testament to my growth and my maturity as an academic. So I look forward to it. And then, as you all know, I got the master's, but I reached out to them because I ain't gonna lie, the people reached out to me since the 1st of July to send my documents, and I never sent my documents till the 20 something of July. And then me running behind people like, why y'all? I thought they would respond quickly, but when I messaged the program director Goal, he said, it's a lot of students, which is true, probably 100 or more. So he said it's a lot. He said just be patient. Me ain't no problem with that. I just pray though that I get to start the program because my goal is I want to start it in September because I give myself a year, 12 months to complete all the theoretical courses so that the remaining 6 months, but I need to plan with excellence, the remaining, I give myself 4 months to complete the research. So 12, 30, 40, 50, 60, within 16 months, I want to finish the master. If I can finish it before, no problem, because I really am going to push myself. So that's that, and I'm getting ready for the masters, and I'll continue to push. I'll continue to be as disciplined as possible to continue to shine. One of the things I've realized, I am an academic, so I guess in everything I do, academics will be a part of it. And now more than ever, I feel like I should head. I am on the path to becoming Dr. McFoy. Um, while I would love to have an honorary doctoral degree, I still want an academic PhD, right? So, because the thing with an honorary doctorate, they can take that back from you, but you can't just take back someone's academic degree that they've worked for. So the road to Dr. Jared continues. I'm so proud of myself. I look forward to God's for Life celebrating this graduation, having that moment framed in time when I walk across the stage, God's for Life, to hear Jared Nicholas DeMarco McFoy pass with distinction. I'm also going to make the Dean's Honors Roll, which is something I wanted. So, like, this is really validation for me. All right. So, I feel so good, and I want to encourage anyone who is considering furthering your academic endeavors. Go ahead, do it. A few persons when I told them, especially this one person, actually a colleague, when I told them about, they were like, "Why are you doing it? You got to go GPA, go straight to the masters." But what they didn't understand, last year I applied for a scholarship to do my masters and the postgrad because I said, in case I don't get the scholarship, I know I will get through to the postgrad, and I needed to get back into study, and so I didn't get through the scholarship. Even if I got through the scholarship, I would have do both programs. That's the truth. But I'm so happy I did it. I'm proud in what I did, mine in higher education, because for as long as I want to continue teaching, I wanted to be in higher education. That's the truth. So I'm proud of it. Fake the naysayers. It is what it is. Anything I put my mind to, I get it done. There's just the artistic side of me. I gotta work a little hard. I don't know. We can talk about it though. That's that. So that's talking point one. As it relates to CSEC, I have completed my marking. Well, as you know, SBA don't mark along. Is the paper two. Now for the paper two, I mark 300 and I think 11. And when I went on to the portal the other day, I saw, like, sometimes at the end of the process, some scripts just pop up. They had a few, but I refused to download them because my mind on shift. I am in July. I have done a lot of work on marking. My eyes is like a pounding from the computer light with how much has been on the computer. So I am done with that marking. I'm just waiting for CSEC to send out the email to start paying us. I hope we get the money next week. So that's that. Now, as it relates to my part-time job at college where I'm a lecturer, I finished all my major marking. So I did 3 courses. I completed my marking of those courses. I submitted the COEX. COEX is where you put the official grades on it, and then you submit it to the center, and then it goes to exam division. I finished submitting that. I finished updating Moodle with the scores that I was able to upload. So out of the 3 courses, 2 of them on Moodle, I had the access to upload scores. The other one I didn't get through. I messaged the lecturer, she never changed it. I don't care. The grades are in. Now for my minor students, the 4 courses I had to do with them in a crash course style. They have one other set of assignments to submit, and I'm saying set because they got to do there's 2 courses, and for each they got to submit a lesson plan and a video. So I gave them up to Tuesday. I plan on Monday night to message them with a reminder. 6 students, all submissions are due tomorrow because I need to mark them. And on Wednesday, by next week Wednesday, I'm doing up those COEX forms, submitting them off, and be officially done with the semester until the new one begins September 9th. Now, I already know the courses I'm lecturing and the courses I've lectured before. So when it's time to get to that bridge, I'll cross it. Uh, Last week, when I was leaving camp, let me give you all a quick story time. This is going to be a long video. It's a while I give you all a long video. So buckle up. So last week when I was leaving junior camp, the camp director said to me, she thinks they have races because where the campsite is located is next to the racetrack at T Mary. So she said, drive on the sand road. Now my car is low. I have to race before school open. I gotta call back the mechanic and go by him to get it raised. That's gonna be it shouldn't cost me about 20,000 or less, but around 20. So when CSEC pays me and I pay off courts, and I can tell you something now, the laptop I'm gonna end up buying with the money. But actually that was the plan originally. It's just alright, let me get into it. So she told me that. I said, okay, and I gotta take my time. Because I remember she said, when you're driving on sand, you don't stop, you go at a pace. So I took my time. But when we reached 3/4 way, my wheels stick up in the sand. It's them dead sand, people said, because it has a lot of bricks and so on inside. My car is a 2-wheel drive. I never knew that. What I learned that means is that the front wheels direct how the car goes. So when I turn, the front wheels will turn, the back wheels fall, and that's true. Versus some vehicles are 4-wheel drive. So when you, however you steer, all the wheels will respond. So if you turn right, all 4 wheels will turn right. If I turn left, all 4 wheels will turn left. That's not the case. My car is front wheel drive, so 2-wheel. I said, all right, we got stick up. I called the director. She said, okay, the driver does come to pick them up. He can assist me. I wait. My sister said, you know what? Let's call the Guyana Fire Service because they're also first responders and can help. She called them. She explained the man like where y'all, whatever. Okay, that's it. Cause I heard she had the phone on speaker. Cut off the phone. Wait, la. By the time the guy did pop up, she decided to call back. When she called back fire service, oh, a flight is coming and they can't move. My sister said, why y'all didn't say it before? How by the time they were ready to say that, she cut off the phone. Mind you, this boy had a conversation with my sister. No way in that call. My sister wasn't in no rush to hang up because I was there. He had an opportunity, he could have said something. He gave us the impression as if, okay, we're coming. Because that's what he said. So there's a no-show, a waste, disappointment as usual. We ended up having to wait. He tried it. The try people come. We tried digging up the sand. It's like the sand so thick under the car. It was chaotic. The place was hot. Then the rain set up. They had to go and look for somebody. Thank God for this black guy with a Tundra who assisted us, and he was able to help the car pull out. Then we stick up again. Anyways, we pull out the car and come out. Let me tell you, that took us about almost 3 hours. And let me say 2 hours. I think 2 hours. That was a day and a half. It was a tough day. And sometimes I feel like because the writer in me that's always writing a story in my head, I feel like sometimes, one of the best parts of a story is the conflict. Nobody wants to watch anything if there's not a conflict. So I feel like sometimes the conflict that I'm writing in my head manifests itself to different aspects of my life for the plot. And I guess maybe I have to start embracing that it's a part of my creative process and the experiences I'm having. Because this is a realization I've had. I think that the experiences that I have experienced, I'm experiencing, and will experience will inform me in the stories I'll write. And but going through conflict, I am not too good at it in that I'm not a very patient person. And I just want things to happen how I want it to happen. So imagine when I gotta wait and all these things will happen, right? Anyways, it was tough. We got out of if I say I'm taking my time because as I'm doing this the car also going cause the shocks blow out. I ended up okay, I had to drop a camper off. My mother friend, my god brother, because he lives in Timmy, drop him off and then we come to town. And did what I had to do. When it's reached on the East Coast, the traffic was heavy. My sister and I we sat in traffic for probably an hour, almost two. We never got home till like five something, going to six. So yeah, I could imagine by the time I was home, like all the everything I went through at camp, the physical strain I couldn't buy, like then my body just I know it's well because I was out of the adrenaline, I settled down. The pain, my knee, my left side knee, it's only now my knee feeling better. Pain, my lower back pain. This last week I went to the gym and yes, I feel very guilty, but I gotta just remove that out of the guilt. I'm going to go to the gym this week. I'm gonna just take the 1 week plan this week, and I'll go every day in the week, Monday to Friday, and I'm not gonna like limit myself to say okay, spend an hour. I'm going to as many machines as I could handle when I go every day. I'll do it. I can put my body through it. I'm gonna try to get back into my intermittent. Here, what happened? I'm struggling with my weight and my diet. I don't have the discipline, and I feel like very soon I'm going to have to get help. I was considering Ozempic, but I'm scared because of some of the side effects. I hear that with Ozempic, right? I heard that it can make you feel nauseous, you want to vomit, but it slow down like the way your stomach is digest food or something. I heard food don't break down as fast in your stomach, which I think is scary. Um, and then too, so some people when you watch how they lose the weight, their body becomes so disproportionate, like they become so thin, they look like a skeleton. It's so many things. I'm hearing about Manjaro, but then again in Guyana, you don't really hear. Okay, one place that I discovered this morning that has Ozempic or had, the guy said they had, but you don't even know when they're gonna get back in stock. And I guess maybe certain private hospitals will have them. I probably will have to find out, but then at the same time, like I feel like if I could challenge myself in either other area, when it comes to my weight, that's the biggest thing. Like I can be disciplined for a while, but after that while, or whenever I break out any habit that I form, it's hard to get back on it. So I feel like what I will need is like a nutritionist or somebody to help me create a diet plan for me and let me be committed to that diet plan where I buy what I need and eat and I'm gonna continue my gym, right? Because I think that will work for me. For me, when I have somebody or something keeping me accountable, it helps me, right? But doing it self accountability, I find it's only work in certain aspects of my life. That's the truth. So it is what it is, and I do feel like I have body dysmorphia. Because when I started going to the gym, it did good for my mental health. In that, I started feeling good about my body, right? Not because I haven't gone in 2 weeks. Not that I am feeling fat and sluggish or something, but the thought again is, if you're fat, go to the gym. So that's that. Anyways, yeah, so I jump ahead topic. Me and none the writing down here. I just get mechanic. Going back to the mechanic. So when we came home, I know I said this car got to go to the mechanic Monday. My sister's friend knows a good mechanic. I went there, money mechanic check. My car never serviced since I bought it, right? So it had to get serviced. All my shocks blow out, and an AC filter set of things had to be done. The guy said the items came up to 78,000, and then he took 18, no 76. Then he took 18,000 for service charge. So I paid 96,000. Now mind you, I had some money in my account from my army part-time job that I was going to use to buy my laptop. This week here is when I was to buy my laptop. Is the money I had to use to pay that. Now I have money left back, but it's not enough to buy a laptop. So now, and I ain't touch the rest because the goal was to use that to buy the laptop. So I'm waiting on when CSEC pays me so that I could sit and when I address my two main needs, which would be I get a sum of money I gotta sow to church, pay off course, because this is the main thing. I mark CSEC with paying off course loan in mind, and then I tackle out the laptop. What's left, I want to use that to school opening. My brother coming back home, I can see what he bring for me. What my mother them send for me. I know I need a working shoe. I need to buy like a nice boots for myself. I want to go online and purchase like 3 nice new working shirts. I need to go to the tailor and let him sew like two new working pants. Two, I'll let you look for 2 colors that I don't have, and I want him to sew them a little closer. And then the pants that I have, we need some alterations need to be done to them. So I have to go to him. And a matter of fact, I think I may go to him. I will need to go to him in this new week here. I'm gonna go to him in this new week here. So I'm gonna touch the money. Anyways, I gotta go to the tailor. Then I wanna go to Vivanta, get a facial done. I haven't done one since January. And I don't take care of my skin the best. Right now sweating, so my skin look moist. So I'm gonna do a facial. I'm gonna do a bliss pedicure for my toes, and I never did a manicure, so I'm gonna do one. And what else do I want to do? There's some stuff. Oh, buy a new working bag. That's the most. I think I'm gonna order the one online. A new nice working bag. And yeah, that's about it. That's about it with that CSEC money. And then some other money is owed to me when that is paid. Car insurance coming up, I gotta renew, I got some stuff to do. So yeah, I understand what's going on. I'm a boy that a man that has I gotta stop calling myself a boy because I think I got with a boy, but I'm a man. I have things to do. So it's a lot, it's a lot, it's a lot, it's a lot, it's a lot. But I'm handling it with grace. My mental health is way better than it was a year ago, a couple of weeks ago, because my mind now feeling free. So my body going into relax, lazy zone, which I'm happy. What's next to me? Like I said to y'all, I want to start back getting to writing. But here what? Because I'm using my brother's computer, I don't want to start writing. I want to write on my own computer. I want to go into the word and do my writing from my own computer. So I'm waiting on that. But in the meantime, I want to get back into my reading. So I have some books lined up. I'm going to start reading. One of my friends, I got to, she published her book. So I'll push myself to finish reading it this weekend. And then by the time August finish, I want to be able to read 3 physical books. I'm going to push myself to do that. So I'm going to read out. Because like, trust me, if I sit down in a quiet zone, I can read out a book in a day. I used to do those things, right? But nowadays, my attention span is not what it was. I just got to, only because, I don't know, only because I guess I like what I'm talking about and it's me, I could look at this camera and stay locked in. But sometimes I notice I'm looking around because I hear some, there's my attention span. So when I'm doing things, I got to do 3 things. I have 3 devices. This phone, tablet, and the bike computer is used. So I sometimes be using all 3, and that would stimulate my interest. So I want to finish reading. I want to read 3 books. I want to take it easy, get a lot of rest, and I just want to cruise through the rest of August. I'm not gonna lie to you, my burden to transition out of teaching is great, but I have to try. I gotta pray more. I ain't praying enough. I gotta pray more. I gotta pray more for some peace and clarity. I gotta pray for some peace and clarity. So to wrap up this video, because I did is a long video, I just want to say I'm doing way better mentally. My life is good. It's just that sometimes I feel like because of the more that I know is to come, sometimes I can let that make me not appreciate where I'm at. But I need to appreciate where I'm at. So I'm grateful, Lord. I'm grateful for the circumstances in which I find myself. I am grateful. I'm grateful. I'm just gonna push. As y'all know, I've been trying to change jobs. 2 top schools, they wanted English teachers, or they want English teachers. I didn't apply to one because my brother's teacher that one, and I just think as siblings we all need to have our own workplace. I don't think we should be working the same. See each other at home and at work, no way. And next school, top school, want a teacher to teach at the 6th form, which I could more than do for them, but because I'm holding out that I want to go to CPC full time. I want to use the rest of my time in the system in Guyana to spend it there. But people, the pushback is great. So I want to dedicate this week to praying about it and see what God will do. I don't know enough people. I try reaching out to people who are links, but what it is systemic racism. That's what I call it. Because I'm a black person, um, because I'm a black person, they're trying to stifle me. When I tell people that they don't want to believe me, I'm telling you, the system is trying to stifle me. And that was proven when I tried to get a simple transfer that should have gone through easily. They fought me. A day like today, I can get a letter stating why my transfer was denied. Just word them out. And the way things happen, and I'll take a talk about it. I'm going to write about it in my next book because I'm going to expose what's going on. Um, but the systemic racism is great. And I'm seeing the way things are moving for Indo-Guyanese and for blacks, they're trying to stifle. But I'm going to try my best to use this as a learning curve and I will come out on top. Because the reminder I have to myself is that I'm not staying in Guyana. They might try to suppress me, but I'm not staying. And I'm going to try to spend my rest of the time with grace. You know, a private school want teachers, but the reason I'm not going over, I find a lot of private school teachers want to come over to the public system because it's more organized and they're getting more out of it. And because right now we're going now with the ministry and teachers are going to get some benefits and some money. I don't want to miss that out. So I'm going to stay in the public system. I'm going to stay here, get as much as I can get out of it. It's just that I want a new working environment for my mental health. And I'm waiting to see because the school that wants a teacher gave up to the 26th to apply. So I have time to see what will happen on the college front. And not only that, I am going to truly pray to God and and I'm going to pray in a way to get solid confirmation so that when I get that confirmation, I can do what I have to do. All right. So that's basically what I want to say. If I was to say what's the bottom line of this video, it'd be that I have to be patient. I just want life happen at my pace, but I have to trust God's pace. I'm going to take it easy. I'm going to take it in stride. And I look forward to what he's going to do in and through my life. And I enjoyed making this video because I'm home alone, so I could express and pour out my heart to you all. And that's just the life update as of now. Today is the 10th of August 2024. Stay blessed and I'll see you in the next one. And like I always say, feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Jared out.